So today I'll be going to a wine tasting event with my sister. Actually, it was my first time being in a Tesla. It was kind of interesting because the roof was completely open. We were a little bit late, but we kind of made it, and we were the last person to actually get there. But they were so kind. They actually waited for us, and here we were filling out the paper that we had to, just to say that we did not have any allergies and stuff. And so yeah, we just got on the way. This was us in the bus with all the other people that were waiting for us. Fortunately, we drove for quite a while. Actually, I think we drove for 2 hours or so, but it was so beautiful. We saw so many good paysage, I would call it, landscape. And the driver also took his time to explain things about the place that we were going to see and wherever we were actually passing by, because he spoke in both French and English, which was really helpful because my sister is still learning English. And yeah, that was quite nice. We were at the very end of the bus, at the back, but that was okay. We came late, and then my sister fell asleep. Finally we arrived, and I was just doing an outfit check because I didn't get a chance to do so. But yeah, I just found the outfit so cute. I had to wear it for that special day. So our first stop was at this place. I will leave the details in the descriptions, but I don't remember right now. And it actually is like a store, and my sister is doing her outfit check. So cute. And yeah, it was actually very, very interesting. They had a lot of homemade stuff that they were selling beside the wines that they made themselves. But yeah, it was so pretty. I had to film it a little bit. So yeah. I really liked the vibe that it gave. It was so peaceful. It was just, the wind was blowing nicely. It wasn't like so gloomy. It was just perfect to really be somewhere away from the city and just taking fresh air. Okay, so they brought each of us a plate of cheese, ham, just some piece of meat, and fruit and everything to wash the wine with it or something like that. It was my very first experience, but it was actually so pretty to have that. And then the sir there is the owner explaining everything. It was so nice, so kind, so patient. Even when I wanted to film content and everything, he waited for me to get the camera ready. The first one I remember was actually pretty good. My sister doesn't drink alcohol as much as I do, so she didn't really have much of an opinion, but she still enjoyed it. The amuse-bouche that they gave us were quite good. I really liked it. It just worked so well with the wine. Then came the second round of wine. This one was not really my favorite. It was a little bit too tart for my taste, so I didn't enjoy it so much. At this point, my big bag self was pretty much halfway done eating my plate. But I really enjoyed the placement of everything. And then came the third wave of wine, which was a very special kind of wine. Apparently it's not really the favorite of a lot of people in the region, but then we still made this. I really don't understand it, but anyways. And then came the last degustation of the the time that we had there. It wasn't too bad, but honestly the first was probably my favorite of all of them. And yeah, this beautiful artwork is in the bathroom. I couldn't help, the mirror was so great. I had to come and take a video here, and the artwork was just so beautiful. But yeah, just a little outfit check again. And finally it was time for us to go to a second location. I really like this place. It was so chill, so open, just so fun. It was really, really tasty what we actually ate as well. It was such a fun time to spend with my sister because I haven't seen any of my family member in about 8 years. So it was such a blessing to have someone from my family, you know, spending such a nice time with me. It was so great. Then I was so happy that we got the opportunity to actually taste the grapes that they grew themselves to make the wine. They were quite sour actually. But then my sister was telling me thumbs up, and then I tried it myself and I found out, yeah. And so from this point, I thought it was kind of over. I felt like there was something else, but then I still thought to myself, okay, that's over. But I was wrong. The next place that we got to was like an apple farm where they made a lot of apple products, not the phone. And this was pretty much cider. It was actually quite tasty. I did not expect it to taste like that, but I don't know what I expected, but anyways, I like it. And so the owner showed us around his little usine where he made the cider, and then he told us a little story about how he got everything together, and then we went back for more cider from different apples, I think, and we also got a few other treats. And this was just me filming his store to show exactly what he was selling, and I believe he has a wife and a few kids, but anyways, yes, it's an actual store. And then he got us to the nearest hall that actually was a historical place. I don't remember what he said, honestly, but it was quite interesting because this hall has so much history, and apparently one of the Canadian president actually visited the place for some reason. Again, I don't remember, but yeah. Here is a picture, I believe, of him, and it was quite old actually. It was pretty old, so you could tell that it was real. But anyways, yeah. After that, we were given apple pies and ice cream. My sister didn't like it very much. She wasn't used to this, but I guess I liked it because I tried it before. This one was, tasting homemade, a little bit too soft, but it was still good. I liked it. And this was apple barbecue sauce. I thought it was quite interesting, and I tried it, and I actually like it. We were done eating, and it was soon time to go, and we had to go to our next location. And we stopped by this beautiful, beautiful beach that I will never forget. I'm definitely coming back here. I pinpointed the place on Google Map just in case, so I don't forget it. But anyways, this place is called Le Collines. It also has a wine field, and they produce wine here as well. We tasted wine once again. Not gonna lie, at this point I was feeling quite tipsy, but I love wine, so I love to have a taste of each of the wine that they had there. They also gave us a little bit of story about that wine. Well, each of them, but it was so good to know about the story of wine in general, and just small little bits about the history of that particular wine, well, those particular bottles. And here comes one of my favorite parts about this whole trip, where we had the opportunity to go in nature and actually see the field around the winery, and the field of grapes itself that they use to make the wine. So the place was just so beautiful. I couldn't help it. I had to spend some times away from everyone else because they were just going for the fields. Meanwhile, I was just like doing my little thing, walking around, sipping on wine, and enjoying the scenery. And then I joined the group finally, and we were going to see all the grapes that the winemaker has, planted to actually make wine. And apparently it takes up to 1 year to actually make wine, which is quite incredible. And our driver and our tour guide had the kindness to spend time explaining things to my sister as well. She is still learning English. Well, she does speak English. It's just that she is not as comfortable with the fast speakers here, at least, because it takes time to learn to speak and actually follow up. But anyways, it was time to head back, so we were all enjoying the view, taking our time, walking slowly to get back. And finally, it was time for us to finally go back, and the kind lady at the front of me gave us some snack, bless her heart. And then I actually also got 2 bottles of wine from Le Collines. because I really liked it, and I gifted those to two of my uncles before I left Ontario. But yeah, so that was the trip. This is a vlog, and I'm so sorry it's so messy, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and mwah.